Good morning, cultists. Welcome back to another Unbalanced Breakfast with Cthulhu's. We are still following the exploits of Emperor Bernardo, the immortal bear of Hispania. I'm thinking in the future, when they decide to make a movie about him, we should probably get either... I'm thinking either Jean-Claude Van Damme or maybe Antonio Banderas, or maybe even like a young Sean Connery to play as Emperor Bernardo. Although I might be thinking Sean Connery because of his connection to Highlander and, you know, he's immortal and all that stuff. But for now, let's focus on the world as it is. So in our last episode, we took over the Duchy of Kabylia in a holy war, which actually was quite significant. I mean, it's a pretty shitty duchy as far as duchies go. Just don't tell this guy. He might be super miffed that we gave him like what we consider a shitty duchy. But it is a shitty duchy. The significant part comes from the fact that we actually went toe-to-toe against the majority of the Christian world, kind of. I forget who was actually involved in the Holy War. I think it was mostly Lombardy and then the Pope, and maybe like a couple others. But the fact that we actually struck a blow against the Christian world here in the far west, where we're like so far away from the Abbasids and whatnot, is fairly significant. It means that we have maybe a hope, a glimmer of hope in the future. France right now is currently facing a revolt, which I was kind of hesitant to maybe exploit because of the fact that if we take Toulouse, we'll spawn the Holy Order and whatnot, the whole bunch of Holy Orders and whatnot. So I'm thinking maybe we should hold off on that for the time being. But right now, let's focus our attention on assassinating little children, because that's always fun, right? Yeah. Actually, and I was kind of looking through this in between episodes, we have a lot of threat. So if we actually went to war against, I think, let's see, where's our threat thing? If we actually went to war against any of these guys, I think at this point they would all probably group up to fight me. So let's say I try to fight Mali for, well, Mali or Songhay. All of these guys are gonna join up against me. Granted though, there's only like a couple of kingdoms that we really need to worry about, like Lombardy, maybe Burgundy, the Pope for sure, possibly. Although I did kick his ass pretty hard last time, so I'm thinking, considering how well I kicked the Pope's ass, he might not be able to sit down on the Pope-mobile. He might have to like get his Pope-mobile adjusted so that he has to, so he can stand or lean on something. Although, like, I say Pope-mobile, but it's not really a car, because back in these days, the Pope-mobile was just like a really lavish, like, horse-drawn cart, right? So I'm thinking, since we can declare war against rebellion or rebel France, maybe we just go for it and screw the stupid ass Holy Orders that spawn afterwards. Let's do it. But before I do that, actually, I've noticed I have a lot of internal strife, and I'm kind of wondering if I should do something about this. We've got Tlemcen, who is the worst possible son of a bitch ever. Look at his stats. They're garbage, and he's dull. He's like boring as shit. So his vassals just die from like boredom every time he gives a speech. And then we've got this guy, Ricardo, whose stats are pretty amazing, and he's also gay. Oh, look at that. That means he gets an opinion boost with me, which is actually fantastic. Are you actually looking to maybe Tlemcen revolt war for Tlemcen? Oh, okay. That means that I think if he surrenders, then he gets the actual duchy. So let's do it. Yeah, why don't you surrender? And what's happening over here in Marrakesh? You've got this guy, whose stats are pretty garbage, fighting up against this guy who's got amazing martial, same stewardship, and he's also gay? Okay, huh. What kind of revolt is this? It's for Marrakeshi revolt war for Mala's claim on Marrakesh. Whose claim on what? Who exactly are you trying to support or put into the throne here? I'm not sure, but I'm a little skeptical about that. I don't really know what's going to result from that. We've got Granada over here, who has amazing stats, and he loves me, versus this guy, Nizam the Usurper, who doesn't have as amazing stats for sure. He's also got cancer and... the fuck? He's also homosexual? Okay, that's so far 3 out of the 4 revolt leaders are homosexual. And then we've got this guy, whose stats are decent at best. Fighting this guy, whose stats are... his martial score is lower, but his stewardship is better. And trait-wise, he's also... what the fuck? Are you serious? All 4 of the revolt leaders right now are homosexual. What the hell is this? Is this the Great 925 homosexual revolution of Spain? That's incredible. I love it. I kind of wish I could make all of these guys my vassals. Actually, I can. I can just revoke the duchy title from this guy. Like, I just get him to surrender or whatever, or get this guy to surrender. And then I just revoke his title and then give it to him. That could work. Let's do that. No, you surrender. Make peace. Hopefully. And then you as well. Why don't you... although this guy is content. But I think having the plus to homosexuality actually makes it... is a bigger boost to what I get from him being content. So why don't I... and besides, he can always become ambitious, whereas he's never going to stop being homosexual. So let's get you to... What war is this exactly? Increase council power. Why don't I just get you to stop, and then I'll revoke the duchy from this guy, and then give it to you. Sound good, buddy? Alright, sounds good. Alright, in the meantime, let's go to war against revolting France. Fantastic. And let's hope this actually works. Because, 3,000, you know what? Let's just get everyone there. Doesn't really matter. And you are... good. And you are also saying that you won't. What the shit is this? You asshole. How about I imprison you, you son of a bitch? Actually... yeah, now that your thing is all done there, what the hell is this? Oh, I'm inviting people to plot to kill a little boy. Fantastic. Ah, no shit. Ah, dang it. Oh, well, that's fine. Instead, maybe we should turn our attention towards Mali. And do we risk it? It's a huge risk. We'd be fighting basically like everyone around us. Which might not be the worst thing in the world. Maybe it's another opportunity for me to crush their armies and get like a few revolts going and send them into a dark spiral of despair and death and carnage, perhaps? Let's do it. This is like World War I, except it's in 925. So it's possibly nothing like World War I. Except it's a lot of countries at war. Well, basically, to try to curtail me. Oh dear. Have I become the Axis powers? Good grief, I hope not. And I have lost decadence, because you are always ready to give to those less fortunate than yourself, and when a rock slide destroyed the homes of several poor families in Burgos, you offer them temporary lodgings in your palace. Fantastic. Down to 16 decadence. Good grief, that's awesome. So we've got Lombardy coming in from the side there, which is fine. Are they going to be sending in troops from over the north, maybe? Oh, okay, I guess we ran into an Italian army. Great, and we captured the bishop. That's a lovely bonus. Okay, great. Looks like we have the Christians coming in via boats. Fantastic. What is this? What the hell, man? Get out of there. Jeez. I forgot that they existed. Actually, I'm thinking... what's our supply limit like? Oh, they're garbage. Let's split up the troops. Get these guys over there. You guys can come over that way. Well, yeah, we'll approach this in via two fronts. And then we'll actually also, if I can talk properly, we'll also leave some troops up here to maybe deal with Italy and whatnot coming in from up north. And these guys too. Who the hell are these guys? Brittany. Good grief. Actually, that's a lot of troops. Why don't we just hang back for a little bit? Just wait until maybe they move the majority of the troops before we strike at them. I think that would be a good time, possibly. Did we lose our marshal? Oh no. We lost our spy master. Oh. Oh, sadness. Oh, what sadness. Ooh, this guy is pretty awesome as a spy master. Then again, Nasser, the Duke of Barcelona, would want to be the spy master. Sure. Nasser, you can go to completely safe Byzantine and I guess do your best to spy and shit. Take cues from James Bond. I think he's a pretty good role model for all spies out there. You're going to get there January 8th and all that shit. These guys are going to get there January 9th. Might actually catch a lot of them there, which isn't the worst thing in the world, but let's see if we can get them to get out before we, Oh, okay, now they're all moving. Can we catch them? Yeah, we did. Fantastic. Oh. How's this war gonna go? Really? We're like, what? 50 dudes above the supply limit? Good grief. Right, fine. Let's send them over to Tarudant. Because it seems like these guys are coming up north, and oh man, we're getting so much money. It's incredible. And why don't you just follow them, Taradont? Alright, great. Who can we imprison and why? Why can I imprison you? Oh, because you're plotting against someone or something. Alright, well, stop it. Thank you. And we can imprison you as... Oh, right, because you're a jerk that refused my, my demand that you know, stop fighting and shit. Fine. If you can follow them to Anti-Atlas and just stack wipe them, that'd be amazing. They're not coming up north. I was kind of hoping that they would come up north and then we could maybe, I don't know, kind of put them in a chokehold or something. Put some wrestling moves on them maybe. Like pile drive them. Can you imagine, like, if you're in like a medieval war or something, and then out the corner of your eye, you just see someone like pick someone up and just choke slam them or pile drive them or maybe even like suplex them? That'd be amazing. Holy shit, I would pay to watch that. But then again, if I were a combatant in a medieval war, I would most likely be some low-life peasant scrub who doesn't really have any money to pay anyone, so I would pay them if I could. But I'd also probably choose to maybe feed myself with the money that I would pay to watch someone suplex someone else in a medieval fight. How the hell did I get on the topic? I have no idea. But we're going to attack some of the Pope's army. Or I guess the Pope's army. Guessing he only has the one. Fantastic. And we're just gonna follow you down. We're coming after you guys. My goodness. They're really just rallying behind wanting to kick my ass. That should be a stack wipe. My court physician, Torgil, has suggested that I buy him some books on anatomy and herbalism so that he can improve his skills. Sure, what's like $103 or whatever? It's nothing. In the meantime, should we change any laws? The only thing that I'd really like to do is Kingdom Viceroyalties, but for that I need to have Legalism level 4. That's gonna be a little while. Not too long though, thankfully. Why isn't this firing? Good grief. Also, let's look at some minor titles here. We need the new Chief Architect. We'll give it to this guy who has lost his face and his arm, or his hand rather. That's quite unfortunate for you, but you know, such is the life of a medieval person, maybe. I would change him out, but then he's got some pretty... Oh wait, yeah, let's change this guy out for sure. Yeah, I would change him out, but he's got some pretty good traits there, like siege leader and defender. So, let's not. Alright, let's follow them back. And I think we need to take some of this land back for us to really get some headway on the war score here. Game, if you could, please. Thank you. It was being a little unresponsive there. Are you really gonna join in that fight? I don't think it's gonna work out well. Work out so well for you guys, even with the reinforcements. Yeah, y'all dead. So have fun with that. And you guys are moving down there, so we'll follow you there for sure. And do we bother with Brittany? These guys are actually invading, so let's just deal with them as well, I guess. And then, nah, let's just seize some of these lands here, and actually get to gaining some war score. Every Qadi should read Ibn Rushd's Fasl al-Maqal, which argues for the legality of philosophical investigation under Islamic law. The man from Cordoba is a master of philosophy, theology, logic, and the science medicine, astronomy, and many other subjects. Any court would pride itself in having Ibn Rushd as a court philosopher. Fantastic, I guess? I don't really know what his deal is. Can you help me summon Cthulhu? Because if not, I'm not really interested. No, I don't think he can help me summon Cthulhu. But that's fine. We're going to take out our non-Cthulhu summoning frustration out by sieging some lands here. No, wife. Stay out of this. You have no business in my court intrigue, alright, lady? And it's not just because we have no, status of women rights in our realm here. It's because, well, I'm the ruler, and I kind of want to rule with an iron fist. And you're kind of like, you know, cramping my style. Yeah, no, stay in Gurma. Let us come to you. And I promise we won't charge you anything for the delivery cost of ramming our sword into your faces. If you guys could stop. Thank you. And also, can we please see an end to this garbage that is happening over here? My vassals could take a more active role in this. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Whoa! We can usurp the kingdom of Aquitaine? That's awesome. Holy crap. Yeah, we're coming after you there, buddy. Alright, 91%. Hopefully we should see the end of this soon. Alright, what do we still need to do? We still need to drive out the Italians from our lands, I think. And then... you guys can just siege that down. Great. And you know what? I'll actually split you guys up. You guys can go north, you guys can go south. And I think we should have more than enough troops for each of those stacks to be able to handle themselves. Why don't you go down there and then down to wherever that is. Gurma. Fantastic. We are fighting the Italians now in North Africa. Absolutely fantastic. Oh. Nice. Why is my war score down? Have they been sieging more stuff? I'm guessing that's a yes. Or have they been retaking some of the lands that we've been sieging? Maybe. Maybe both? Oh, 100%. Fantastic. Let's end this. Should we end this now? Or should we kick some more ass and then end it? I say we end it now. It's fine. Fantastic. Holy... what the shit? Yeah, well, let's disband them. Why can't we disband these guys? Let me guess. Yep. More fucking Vikings. Just cannot stay out of my lands. Can they? That's actually kind of more than I'd like for us to be able to handle ourselves. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm actually gonna hire a band of mercenaries. Nasser. Aren't you one of my vassals? No, it's just another guy named Nasser. Never mind. I got a little excited there. Why don't you come back into our territory and see if you can disband without losing any troops. You guys, can you disband? You can, fantastic. Why don't you get in a little bit of morale? What is this? Fine, let me ransom you, maybe you should stay in prison a little bit. I think it's kind of unseemly for a bishop to be, so, fat. He's got 3 chins, holy shit. Alright, Vikings, get the hell out of my, Vikings are the worst! We're gonna ransom you, buddy. Oh, guys, I think this burst of rage just inspired me. Instead of just going for Hispania, Francia, Brittany, Germany, and Italia, maybe we go after Scandinavia as well. Because I'm sick and fucking tired of these Vikings invading my lands! Vikings, get the hell away from me! Ugh. They're so annoying. Yeah, maybe we should do that. Maybe we should actually go after the Vikings, because they are just insufferable bastards. Whoa, man, the rage, it boils inside of me. Alright, fine. Let's just calm down a little bit and try to give away some of these lands here. Who do you got? Whoa, holy shit. You are quite an amazing character. Why don't you take, what do we want to give you? Let's give you this piece of land, Jenny. Jenny always told me life is not really like a box of chocolates, because that was what my mama told me, but Jenny was always going around sleeping with her man. I guess it made me run a little bit. Let's give Gurma to Froila here, or no, let's give to no. Fried Nando can take Mali, and you can take Gurma. Holy shit, am I wasting these really high martial level guys on like shitty counties? Possibly. Winnebago, the dwarf, you can take Bambuk. Congratulations. And I guess we should probably usurp this? Yeah, we should. Fantastic. And then we give it away to whom? This guy. I like this guy's Musto. Musto? Gusto. What the hell is Musto? It's like a combination of mustard and gusto? Why aren't we killing this little 14-year-old yet? Holy shit, what's taking so long? And yeah, see the realm prosper? Not likely. 94.2%. We might be forced to lay low for a little bit. Although... what is this? Is France really not in a defensive pact against us? Whoa! They're not in a defensive pact against us. Well, France. Isn't this interesting? Do we go to war against whoa, maybe not. Alright, fine. In the meantime, we can imprison... oh yeah, we should imprison this guy. Before I forget, can you guys actually, get over here? So that we can imprison him for defying me and all that shit? And in the meantime, maybe I should look at, perhaps... what is your business? Oh, you're an Umayyad. Let's keep you in prison. Actually, let's throw you in the oubliette. Because I'd rather you not, you know, do anything. This guy is Christian, we can release him. What is your business? You are way down there, so let's ransom you as well. Raymond is also Christian, I believe. Pellegrino. Are you going to invent some sparkling water? And I don't want to pronounce that. That sounds weird and very difficult to say. Alright, fine. Fantastic. Great. Lovely. Thank you. I get it! Ugh. Alright, let's see if we can upgrade some of our Kasbah towns and shit in the meantime. Can we? They're all upgraded. Good. It's fantastic. Let's build some military buildings on this place. Barracks, yes. And we will upgrade the barracks in Gormaz. And we will build some barracks in or that place. Castro, Uzbekistan or whatever. I didn't really read that properly. What is this? You're secluding yourself? No, I'd really rather not spend money to lose money. Again, good grief, I keep saying that. Making me sound like some kind of douchebag who's got nothing to say, nothing better to say than, oh, I don't want to spend money to lose money. But the game is forcing me at this point, you know, it's just being insufferable. Need a new commander? What happened to the old one? Well, fine, you can be our new commander. Maybe he died. Probably deserved it. And we need a new court poet. You can be our new court poet, and you can be our new chief architect. Just don't suck at your job, because I don't know what that job actually entails. Maybe you're actually building some shit for me or something, and then I don't want to die in there. It seems that my interest in Judaism has come to the attention of one of its practitioners within the realm. When did we become interested in Judaism? We met and have had the most fruitful discussions about theology and other matters. Great. Can you guys get there a little sooner, please? Like, we're all just kind of waiting for you guys. This is kind of like, it's not very... No, you son of a bitch. You don't get to get more lands for nothing. What assholes. I should take away your duchy, too. See how you like it. Oh, actually, no, I just gave it to you. Never mind. You're one of the good guys. He's one of the good guys. I'm gonna imprison your sorry ass. What? Aw, what? I can't anymore? I guess that, statute of limitations just kind of like, we were past it. That's unfortunate. Alright, what's happening here? Smallpox? Why don't you guys go back to your homes and maybe shut the gates or something? I don't know. Great, more money, fantastic. Can we build something else in the meantime? Let's upgrade the lower level stuff before we move on to building more high level stuff. Well, Jarrett is dead, and so now CeeLo is our heir. Oh, it's so sad, so unfortunate. Oh, pity. No, I'm kidding. I don't really give a rat's ass. My food has tasted strange lately, and I've begun to eat less and less for fear of being poisoned. I don't trust the spy master to find the poisoner. The only one I can rely on is my friend. Alright, sure. Let's get our Judaic friend to help us. To be completely sure the food was or was not poisoned, Binyamin required certain expensive equipment, and I was the one to pay for it. Although the food tastes strange, I do not feel any different than before. The question is if this is really necessary. Do I really want to know? Yeah, I take my 158 gold. That equipment better be made out of gold. Holy shit, that's expensive. In the meantime, can we do anything else? What? Did someone just take my money? I just heard money noises. With the expensive equipment acquired, Binyamin did a thorough examination, and it did not take long before he presented me with a result. The cook had used rancid meat in the stew and tried covering up the taste with a lot of spices, some poisonous unless used in moderation. Satisfied with the result, I imprisoned the cook without pardon. Now I have to find a new cook. Well, as long as he can cook up a mean pickled boar's head, I think we should be fine. A halal pickled boar's head, of course. Should we usurp the kingdom of Aquitaine? I feel like if I do, then it'll give these guys another reason to not like me, because they'll be like, oh, I want the kingdom of Aquitaine, because I'm a jerk face. Seriously, why aren't we killing this little boy? Do I need to cancel it and redo it, maybe? Let's try it. And yes, I realize that he has a unique coat of arms that looks pretty awesome, but that still doesn't excuse the fact that him and his entire bloodline needs to die. For what reason exactly? For funsies, I guess. Because at this point, it doesn't really matter. I don't think he doesn't even have a title claimant on the Empire. Yeah. So I guess I could stop, but it's just kind of fun. We failed, but at least we didn't get caught. and we can seek treatment for my illness. Sure, let's do it. Just do what's necessary. I don't really want to take any risks here and lose extraneous body parts. I realize I didn't read that. I apologize for that. Molly appears to be having some kind of internal strife. Which means perhaps this is a golden opportunity for us to take away some more of their lands. So let's do it. We're gonna declare another holy war for Songhae. And maybe we'll be able to take these 2 counties, and then Molly will be left with this. And this sad-looking man will look even sadder. Although his mustache is looking rather glorious. But anyways, I think that's gonna have to be it for this episode. I think in our next episode, I'm going to build up more of my military strength here. And, great. It is now the 2nd smallpox influenza / deathage of Spain. Anyways, so yeah, I think we're gonna declare war against France in the near future, because right now all they have is like an alliance with the Duchy of Essex, and they're nothing. They've got like 2 counties, 3 counties, never mind. But still, we should be fine. So yeah, that's gonna be the plan for the next episode, and then maybe we'll even look into Africa. Oh, it's not part of Lombardy anymore. Well, no. Okay, well, fine. We'll figure something out. But for now, we'll leave it off here, and we'll see you guys tomorrow again for some more CK2. So, thanks for watching, and have a good breakfast.